So tell me, what happened? What led up to this positive test?
Um, just honestly, I want to take responsibility for my actions. I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to do. No, I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision. But not making an excuse or looking for any empathy in my case, but just however being in that position of my life, finding out something like that, something that I would say is probably one of the biggest things that have impacted me positively and negatively in my life when it comes to dealing with the relationship I have with my mother. So that definitely was a very heavy topic on me, and people don't understand what it's like to have to.
All right, that's enough. Hit that like button. So that's Sha'Cari Richardson explaining. They actually made her do like a kind of like a tour where she's going around, explaining herself, and that's got to be kind of embarrassing to talk about a failed drug test. But give her props. She's 21. She's the fastest girl in America, and she is taking responsibility for her own actions. She's not asking for sympathy, empathy. She appreciates the support, and she's gotten a lot of support from most black folks. Excuse me. She's gotten a lot of support from other celebrities and entertainers. Everybody you could think of. Some idiot said that, because basically what she's saying is her mother died and she was depressed and she needed to smoke to ease the pain, and that's what she did. And I don't judge her for it. I don't think most people do. But some idiot on Twitter said, well, Brett Favre's dad died, and he went and played a football game the same night and threw 4 touchdowns. And someone says, yeah, Brett Favre was also taking like 60 Vicodins a day. You know what I mean? Because back then, that was the big drug in the NFL, Vicodins. Just like Soma was the biggest drug in wrestling back in the 90s. Now in the NFL, it's Toradol. That's the big drug everyone's hooked on in the league. They want you to be hooked on meds, prescription pills. They've always outlawed marijuana. Calvin Johnson was the face of the NFL, and he admitted every day he smoked marijuana before the game. Didn't have much of an impact. He was called Megatron. Now the crazy part is it's 2021. Dispensaries is all over the country. Unrestricted THC content cannabis is legal in 34 states, including the state where she lives in Oregon. And yet, they still on this. But luckily for her, she's facing a 30-day suspension, and she won't be able to compete in the 100 in Tokyo, but she will be able to compete in the 4 times relay in August 6th. So, yeah. But this girl is not asking for sympathy. She's not asking for you to, cry a bunch of, boo-hoo tears for. She's owning up to it. And I see a lot of black people running around here right now just based on the surface of race, comparing her situation to Michael Phelps. And I'm like, hold up. Hold up. You know what I mean? It's night and day, apples and oranges. But you see that white face and Michael Phelps and success, and and you forget, and then you tend to compare this to her. Now, people wonder why Michael Phelps was able to compete in the Olympics after that picture of him smoking weed with a bong that was leaked in 2009. Michael Phelps actually was suspended in February of 2009 for 6 months after the '08 Olympics, and then 5 months before the 2009 World Championships. So her suspension is actually, less. She got 30 days. He was suspended. He got 6 months. And another difference between the two situations was she was in Oregon, a state where it's legal, where, Phelps came out, non-medical use of marijuana was illegal. Basically when Michael Phelps when that picture got leaked out with him in that bong, weed was illegal pretty much everywhere, nationwide. It's crazy how that sounds. Like, wow, that is 2009. How much has the world changed since 2009? But that's the truth. Now, a lot of y'all out here who don't know the facts are running around here defending this and pointing the finger, and y'all sound like this brother that was defending himself in court last week.
O'Neill, representing himself, shouted at the jury during his opening statement.
And the evidence is going to show that law enforcement tampered with evidence.
But the state says evidence.
That's what y'all sound like right now, man. Come on. You know, and Michael Phelps Michael Phelps lost endorsements from Kellogg's, the cereal company. He got hit pretty tough. He got hit. I'm like, do y'all want her to lose everything? Because it could be worse. Now, this girl is on the verge of becoming a household name, a superstar, similar to Simone Biles and so many other greats. She hasn't gotten there yet, and it is kind of sad. But, when endorsements and things like that start coming down, that's when, you're like, okay, damn. But that didn't happen to her. So, she took responsibility for it. She's not running around here asking for sympathy, and shout out to all the athletes that's supporting her, the athletes that quote unquote meditate or take medication. They know what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure she's gotten a lot of phone calls. But like I say, sports, I don't know why they might as well just make it legalized. I mean, no one is dying from marijuana usage, but they'd rather you be hooked on hydrocodone, oxycodone, like I say, Toradol in the NFL. That's half of the guys are running around taking that. All of these, they'd rather you be hooked on these pain prescription meds that will kill you if you take too many of them. But when you get accustomed to it and you build a tolerance and 5 or 6 of them not doing anything anymore, that's how you end up taking 60 like Kurt Angle did, or Brett Favre, 60 pills a day. Ridiculous. So back to Michael Phelps. Like I say, Michael Phelps served a 3-month suspension from competition and lost his Kellogg sponsorship in 2009 after that video came out. But unlike Richardson, he never tested positive for marijuana. Sometimes in sports they have what you call like what do they call it? The doctor. There's the doctor who will make everything all right. And he never tested positive. The photograph was taken at a party 6 months after the '08 Olympics, and his suspension ended in time for the 2009 World Championship. But like people and Nike came forward, and she does still have her Nike sponsorship. And Nike put out, in quote, "We appreciate ShaCari's honesty and accountability, and will continue to support her through this time." Successfully completed I don't think she needs counseling now for cannabis usage. Now, come on now. They're going to put her in counseling for smoking weed. Do y'all smoke weed, and do y'all smoke weed every day? That's my question. And if someone smokes weed every day, are they just vibing and just doing what they got to do, or are they escaping something? Because I seen someone saying that, oh, y'all are escaping every time y'all hit that tweed. Why would you do that? And like I say, it was dumb of her. She shouldn't have done that. She knows what she's got on the line. Why she didn't get a quick detox, or why she couldn't, get that situation where she, they pass you. I don't know. But it happened. Gabrielle Union, she's a weirdo, but she came out and said weed is great for many a thing, but running faster isn't one of them. Let her run. And yeah, a lot of people have come in to support. But yeah, this is not the same situation as Michael Phelps. Y'all need to stop it. Stop looking at on the surface and really do the research before you run around here saying, well, Michael Phelps won all the goals. He didn't get shit. Yeah, he did. And he lost sponsorships. Yeah, so cut it out. But yeah, this girl, she's got a bright future. She's a great runner. A lot of y'all, man, a lot of y'all guys is tough, man. Y'all saying that she ugly and y'all say she look like a man and all. I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but shout out to ShaCari Richardson. Run, run, girl, run.